Hello, my gorgeous Ophiuchus, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in. Wow. We are definitely going to jump right in. Strength, center board. Wow. That flew right out of the deck. I hear it's important. Kind of want to take this here. Okay. All right, Ophiuchus. I feel like what you've been waiting for, your opportunity is here. And the thing is, it's going to take a lot of strength on your part to open up and actually let in what it is you've been asking for. For some of you, it's a relationship. You're rising up from the grave, becoming the lover again. For others, this could be a path or a purpose. And in order to have it, you have to actively step towards it or allow it in or take the opportunity. Sometimes it takes stepping out of your comfort zone to have what you want. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here this week. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Yeah, off in search of. I feel like your heart has kind of been off in search of whatever it is that feels right, that feels fulfilling, right? And for some of you, like I said, this will be a lover's situation where this lover will come in and you'll have the opportunity to take it. It may require you to step out of the comfort zone or to be a little nervous, or you know what I mean? It's going to take some strength on your part to open up to the opportunity. Yeah, it's a small one, right? It's not a super huge one right off the bat. It's a small opportunity. And of course, you're going to step in feeling like the novice. It's a new situation, right? I feel like this isn't, I feel like this is what you're expecting, having to fight to stay on top if it's a relationship or a certain, I wanted to say a new level in business. I wanted to say a certain profession, whatever it is along your path here that this could be. Maybe it will require a certain amount of your strength to stay in the top spot. It could be a very highly competitive, something. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's going to take you to a greener shore, though. I feel like it's going to take you where you want to go. Yeah, I wanted to say we're going to drop the mental swords wherever we're going. And then we've got the 10 of Wands. So, I feel like you may just be worried that whatever this situation is for you, that it may be too much to carry, that it may be too heavy, that it may turn out poorly, right? But I feel like with every step you take in the right direction, you're going to drop some of these wands, right? If you look, this person here is carrying these heavy wands, burdened by all the weight, but they're heading towards a town. There's a house or a building right here. And normally where there's a building, there are other people and people who wouldn't mind kind of helping to carry the load, right? So the end of the heavy cycle is nearing, I want to say, with this 10. It's close to the close. But every ending is a new begin again, right? So I do feel like going to that new shore, there'll be things there that you'll have to conquer just as much as anywhere else, right? But you'll have that brand new start. I really do feel like there's a lot of worry that may be out of proportion when it comes to whatever this is. Like I said, if this is romance, it's hoping that you're not the only one. That is really, it's like if this person says you're the one, then hoping that you are the only one, or hoping you're not the only one that's not measuring up is what I wanted to say. It's like there could be a lot of people that want this person, or you might be afraid that they make you feel like the only one, and there may be a lot of other people in the running, right? And this person's just waiting for their ships to come in. It's like whoever looks best, right? So there could be some fears there. Now, I don't know if those fears stem from past actual situations that you had to go through that were, confusing, and there was heartache or stress or anxiety. That could be so. Yeah. you could have come from toxic situations that kind of have built these fears up in your mind and in your heart. They've tangled themselves or intertwined themselves, um, into your future thoughts of what you could have. It's like there's hope there, but there's also fears twining around the hopes that create these sort of toxic, skewed visions of how the future could be. What is anxiety? It is excitement that gets a little out of control when it comes to thinking about the future. It's like that excitement and the not knowing is what creates the fears, right? I hear fear monger. So it's like, I don't know if you feel like you've got that energy. It's like every time you try to envision something, it turns sour. Um, I feel like the second it starts to turn sour, stop yourself. Um, Reimagine your vision and how it could be, right? And try to give it a more positive spin. It is it is a feat to kind of reprogram your thoughts from sitting in this toxicity to experiencing what you actually want, right? So it does take effort on your part, even with your vision, to see something a little brighter, a brand new opportunity, and to not see toxicity attached to that new beginning. Yeah. It might just be fear of actually communicating with this person or communicating with the people you need to communicate with to get you where you're going. Like I said, for some, it is love. And that can be nerve-wracking in itself. But I feel like it is the opportunity. Now, there is fear underneath of it all, but I feel like you can do it even if there is fear there. I feel like if you put the work, the effort, the energy in, you can have what it is that you're looking for. Yeah, you can make that choice in your mind and in your heart that you're going to stay positive about what could come. It's like, yes, in the past, you've had to have these tears of, stress and anxiety and nerves. Maybe you've had to cry over those heartbreaks in the past, but every new opportunity is simply that, a brand new opportunity to experience something different. It's not all going to turn out the way it did before. Sometimes it does, right? And I feel like if you're stepping towards something new, you have to be, I want to say optimistic, but still kind of know that it might not turn out, and that's okay. It's like you have to carry a certain level of, I'm going to give it a try no matter what the outcome may be, right? And I feel like that's how you'll know if you're ready to step into a loving situation or any other for that matter. It's like, I'm excited to see where it could go, right? So I don't mind giving it that shot. Yeah. Bravery, charging in. And I heard, don't forget that strength at the beginning. Spirit did say right from straight out the gate in this reading, it's going to take strength, right, on your part. It's going to take your bravery. Like I said, yeah, it may be a situation that doesn't turn out in love or emotion, or it doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Then what are you going to do? You're going to readjust your sails and you're going to get yourself back out there and you're going to try again in a different direction, right? Maybe it's a new person. I feel like Spirit's saying you're ready to give it a try, but you're adding so much fear in it, it's holding you back, right? Yeah, you're allowing it to keep you in place. And you're missing your opportunities out there. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants to say. Don't just hide away. If there's something you want out there, go for it. Step towards it. It's going to take some action steps and some bravery on your part to get where you want to go. You take a baby step, Spirit's right there with you. They'll match that step every time. Yeah. And I feel like rest in that knowing. Yeah. There is an abundance of opportunities out there ready and waiting. I feel like your cup is ready to overflow. Spirit's like, we've got so much for you, but you have to take a step towards it. You can't just stand there in one spot and wait for it to come to you. It's like it may eventually come, but even if it does come, it's going to take action steps on your part to keep it there, to make it turn into something more, right? Yeah, if you want that abundance and that stability in your life, that longevity, with that King of Pentacles energy there, something solid that goes into the future with longevity, I feel like you really do need to take a step towards it. Yeah, here comes your offer. I want to say, here comes your offer. You could do your research before you jump in. right? I heard sleuthing through, and I saw somebody on, it's like trying to figure out about a person. So maybe you were digging some dirt on this person to see who they are, maybe after they ask you out, right? It could be something like that, trying to see who they are, who they might be talking to, if there's extras or whatever, right? Or if there's an opportunity that kind of presents itself to you, look into that. How are the people there at that job? Or do people who genuinely do this thing, whatever it is, are they enjoying it? Do they look like does it look fulfilling, right? Could it be fulfilling for me, right? I feel like there's a lot of looking into it. It's like, is it emotionally going to be fulfilling for me? You can take your time and think about it. You don't have to jump in with both feet, right? You can kind of dip a toe in and give it a test. This could be a coffee date. Nothing too harmful about a coffee date, right? One date doesn't automatically mean 2 or 10, right? It's up to you and that person whether or not you guys want to see each other again. So something small, right? Or even meeting up to chat could be. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah. If you want it, you have to nurture it. That's what Spirit's saying. You have the ability to kind of grow anything, whether it's a relationship or a new pathway or opportunity for job or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that you're going towards, you can have it. All you have to do is nurture it. Spirit's saying you've got to put your energy into it to create that abundance that you're looking for. I feel like Spirit's saying you'll balance it all out. It'll be just fine. You can't see it yet, but you'll balance it out. Spirit will be guiding you every step of the way, helping you boost that passion and have that forward movement. Stay committed to what it is you want, and you'll have it. I really do feel like that's the case. Yeah. Again, we go back to the same thing. Nurture it. Nurture it. Yeah, it feels like great energy. I feel like we're just dealing with a little bit of fears from past experiences. Now, that does happen, but what we don't want to let it do is stop us from truly moving forward. It's like once we know that that's the block, we have to attack that problem and really create movement, right? It's like that's our job once we realize we're growing stagnant in that area that we should have movement in. That's when we know Spirit's showing it. They're putting it right out here on the tray so you can see what exactly is going on. So you can come up with a well thought out plan to kind of move yourself forward, right? Yeah, I feel like whatever it is, you're going to rise up in that energy and become that passionate person again, become that lover again. Like I said, it doesn't have to be in love, but it could just be your passion for life. It's going to take bravery. It's going to take bravery. You've got it in you. I know you do. All right, let's see. What do we have here for Ophiuchus for the week ahead? All right. Nothing standing, but we've got a lot. I saw New York. Could be somebody from New York, or I wanted to say you could be talking to somebody from New York for some of you. I heard a fan. Now listen, you don't have to be up on a platform to have fans, right? Although you could be, but I just feel like this person's a fan of you. It's like they love what you do. They love what you post. They love who you are. It's like who you show the world that you are. I feel like somebody's really interested in getting to know you, and maybe they've been dropping hints that they want something a little bit more. Maybe it's been making you run in the other direction, a little bit of cold feet, a little bit of nerves. I heard set your teeth on edge. So, yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with an abnormal amount of fear when it comes to dating or jumping in that direction. It's like, if it doesn't go well, then, I'll just experience the same thing that I had before, So it's like, I want to say every new experience is that, a new experience. Treat every new experience like that. So you don't have to worry about, it's like it may turn out like the past, but then it's not your person and it's not your thing, right? And that's okay. It's okay. It's allowed to be not your thing, as long as you don't give up, because what you don't know, or what you should know, is that your thing is just up ahead, whatever that is, or your person is just up ahead. Just don't give up. Don't allow one, sour moment to ruin the rest of your potential moments ahead of you. Let's see. I hear you. Yes, you. I heard sing. So for some of you, it could just be like, I don't know, maybe some of you have phenomenal voices, and instead of, it's nerve-wracking to sing in front of a crowd, but you have a phenomenal voice. Maybe it's time you, I don't know, maybe sing in the comfort of your own home and put it out there, right? Put yourself out there in some way. You can record yourself in the quiet of your own home and then see what people have to say, right? I feel like there are always ways to start out where it's not so threatening, or where it doesn't feel as frightening as maybe taking your first try to go up and stand on a stage in front of an audience and sing something, right? I feel like you can kind of maneuver around certain things. Go with your comfort zone, but don't allow your comfort zone to become your prison, right? I heard, and here we go. So, and I saw the little action, the little thing. I don't know. So for some of you, it could be acting, or maybe going out for that part. It's like knowing that you've got what it takes. Maybe you had, I wanted to say a theater kid, or someone who was in theater before, and you're stepping towards an opportunity. Maybe the part itself is outside of your comfort zone, but I feel like you can do it. Expand yourself, grow yourself, do something you haven't done, play a part or a role that maybe would have been outside of your comfort zone, but I feel like I just heard it's going to grow you as a person to take something that's a little different, or to try something that's a little different. Yeah, I'm hearing that dun 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 dun, dun like that New York type of. So maybe it's like Broadway, or what is that other one? I saw. What are those? Oh my gosh, I can't think of what they're called. They do the dancing on. It's like around the holidays. I can't remember what they're called. Mm, It's it's not there. Anyway, it could be something to do with dancing or performing for some of you. Um, it's sharing that special part of you. So for some of you, it is something from the heart. It's a piece of you. And yeah, okay, I hear poetry. It's a piece of you. It's a piece of your beating heart that you've penned outside of your body, and you're sharing it with strangers. Yes, that can be nerve-wracking. I get it. But I feel like you also allow people to resonate with that. You also allow people to really feel something to the depths of themselves when you put that out there, right? Um, those pieces of your heart um, may resonate very deeply. You may have the words that someone else, it can't put the emotion into words, and then you may be able to do that very beautifully, and you can help someone feel something just a little deeper, or to find understanding, to know that they're not alone, right? It's like I felt that too, right? It's whatever this is. It's really putting your heart into it. Like I said, if it's a relationship, it's putting your heart into it as well. There can be fear, but there has to be bravery. That's what I hear. There can be fear. Yeah, I heard something like Aragon, and I'm seeing the dragon on the side here. The little dragon. It's like, yeah, something about something parts brave. It's like, if I remember what it is, I'll post it down in the comments, but that's what's coming through. It's like, just be brave. Yeah, I heard dragon rider, be brave. I guess that's maybe the energy of it. All right, what do we have for Ophiuchus here? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not surprised to see the cloudy marble here. We have the clear one. Here's the clear one. And here's the cloudy green one, right? Of course, you can't see that this is blue because of that light. I don't know if you can see it. And then we've got green. So the cloudy one is not being able to see fully and completely. You can still kind of see through it, but it's not completely clear, and it's tinged with a bit of fear or a bit of muck, right? And it's energetic muck. And I feel like that's what you've been carrying. You have the key to it. It's been inside you all along. Look, we have the moving legs inside this heart key. So it is going to propel you forward, and it does take you kind of conquering those fears within you, or hushing those fears within you. So stepping into Emperor/Empress energy and being the boss in your own life, allowing the magic to just flow, right? The magic of life and where it could possibly take you. I feel like you've been counting the days for something to come in that's exciting or new, or something that's going to get you out of that rut. And it could be, like I said, somebody handing you their heart, an opportunity in love. I just feel like whether this is spirit offering it or a person, like I said, it could be a person coming in, offering their heart up, ready to start something new with you, right? And that could be scary. Or this is spirit saying, this opportunity is going to make you feel happy and whole. It's going to really make your heart happy. Do you want to take it, right? This opportunity is coming in. I feel like you'll eventually see it very clearly. It's like once you decide to take this opportunity and make it your own, I feel like things are going to get clear very quickly. Yeah, I heard love you to the moon and back. So it's like, I don't know if you just love what you're doing, and you land among the stars. Could be for some of you. Yeah, I heard shining bright like the moon. It's like, I just feel like that opportunity is coming. So whether you're shining quietly in your own life in a new relationship, or shining out there amongst the other stars, that opportunity is coming. It's like, I don't know what it is for you, but something special is coming in. Are you going to be brave enough to take it? That's the question. All right, Ophiuchus, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.